Good evening, everybody. This is your host tonight, play-by-play guy, Nate Luke, and I'm joined here tonight by head football coach Jake Orzodi. Jake, pleasure to be here with you tonight.
Pleasure to be here with you as well. This is my second game, and it was actually the last time we played against Chillicothe. So
yeah, about a week or so ago. Yeah, we're looking forward to this. So welcome again to the matchup between the Greenfield-McClain Tigers and the Hillsboro Indians. As of right now, McClain has a very good record, so does Hillsboro. So we're looking for a good matchup here between the Tigers and Indians. McClain does sit at 11-4 overall and 4-2 in the FAC, and Hillsboro sits at 15-2, 7-1 in the FAC. So again, just a really good matchup for tonight. Not a typical Hillsboro and Greenfield game for obvious reasons, but again, looking forward to just a fun night. We got a little bit of a crowd here, so it'll be fun to interact with that and just kind of have some fun together tonight. So just a little recap before we get to the game. Had a little bit of a barn burner in the last game, but starting with the freshman game, McClain did see a victory in the freshman game, 48-22 over Hillsboro. In the junior varsity matchup, McClain pulled out a big 47-39 win. Leading that game in scoring was junior Evan Miskell with 23 points, all in the second half, looking like Jimmer Fredette out there dropping threes like nothing really, Jake. That was a fun game to watch.
He started the second half with I think three quick threes and just gave us all kinds of momentum, and it helped us. In the first half we were down by 10 at times, and Evan in the second half was sensational. To put up 23 like that.
He was fun to watch
in 2 quarters. Yeah, he filled it up, and that was the difference. Trey Padley I think he was leading us in the first half in scoring, and he scored a couple more. He ended up with 10, and Seth Wise I think followed it up with 8. And Mr. Bryce Parsons for Hillsboro had a big game for the JV squad out of Hillsboro. So really
Mr.
good
Parsons
game,
finished
really
with
good JV
13 points.
game.
Yeah, it was a really good JV game. So we're looking forward to some more good action. Again, I'm your host, Nate Luke, here with Jake Orzodi. We're going to go radio silent here for a couple minutes, give you some starting lineups, and let the McClain Cadet Corps present the colors for tonight. So we'll get back at you here in just a couple minutes.
For tonight's varsity contest, featuring our guests, the Indians of Hillsboro High School and your Fighting Tigers of McClain High School. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Before we continue with our pregame introductions, we would like to take a moment to honor a McClain alumnus who recently passed away. Mr. Ernie Roll was a basketball and football player for the Tigers and a 1957 graduate of Edward Lee McClain High School. Please join us in honoring the life of Mr. Roll with a moment of silence. Thank you. The officials assigned to tonight's contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association along with the Frontier Athletic Conference. The officials for this evening are Mr. Bob Johnson, Mr. James Tiemann, and Mr. Jordan Tiemann. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and direct your attention to center court as McClain's own Cadet Corps presents the colors this evening. Tonight's detail includes Cadet 3rd Class Renee Wright, Cadet Staff Sergeant Macy Brewer, Cadet Tech Sergeant Madison Wheaton. And commanding the team this evening is Cadet First Lieutenant Justin Kegley. And now, to honor America, please join in singing as the pep band under the baton of Miss Blaine Weddington performs our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. And now, it's time to meet the teams. We start with our visitors for this evening, the Indians of Hillsboro High School. First, the non-starters. Number 2, Nick Lewis. Number 3, Ethan Perry. Number 4, Chase Middleton. Number 12, Kanan Griffith. Number 20, Jack Rhodes. Number 21, Shane Sullivan. Number 22, Colton Hunter. Number 24, Lawton Perry. Number 31, Bryce Parsons. And number 32, Blake Tyra. And now the starting lineup for the Indians. A junior, number 10, Quentin Captain. A senior, wearing number 11, Ryan Scott. A senior, number 23, Jaquan Clark. A senior, number 25, Hunter Price. And a senior, wearing number 35, Brad Miller. The Indians are coached by Mr. Miles Burton and assisted by Mr. Marcus Burns. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on your feet for your McClain Fighting Tigers! We begin with the non-starters. Number 11, Bryson Badgley. Number 12, Lyle White. Number 13, Chase Allison. Number 20, Isaac Carroll. Number 22, Evan Miskell. Number 24, Seth Wise. Number 33, Andrew Newland. And number 44, Chris Starkey. And the glue in the locker room, student assistant, S.J. Adkins. And now it's time for your starting five. A junior, number 10, Preston Sanders. A senior, number 15, Camden Clausen. A junior, wearing number 30, Braden right. A junior, number 32, Kendall Tony. And a junior, number 42, Wesley Potts.
All right, so Mr. David Weeks really knows how to pump up the crowd. Thank you to him for giving us those starting lineups there, and thank you to the McClain Cadet Corps for presenting the callers for tonight. Again, I am Nate Luke, joined here tonight with Coach Orzodi, and action is underway here again. 15-2 Hillsboro facing off against 11-4 McClain. Looks like Ryan Scott had the ball. They're going to get it to number 10, Quentin Captain on the wing, swing it over. I'm going to try to get the names down as soon as I can here tonight for Hillsboro. Scott again with the ball, drives hard to the basket. First 2 points of the game for Ryan Scott. Good hard drive to the basket.
Good read by him. Good elevation, finish.
Yeah, really athletic looking kid there. Preston Saunders will bring the ball up for the Tigers. Gets it to Wesley Potts. Tries to get it in, but number 25 for Hillsboro, Hunter Price, good deflection. That will be off McClain. Hillsboro ball.
See the length and athleticism already for Hillsboro. The finish at the rim and just the length to deflect that pass.
Jaquan Clark with the ball, swings it over. Back to Captain. Scott will get it on the wing, drives to the middle. And Clark with the three-point attempt, and it is good. Hillsboro off with a fast start here. McClain will bring the ball up to try to answer. Your early score, 5-0. Turnover. Scott will take it hard again. And that's 2 more points. 7-0 Hillsboro. Quick start by the Indians here. McClain looking a little bit confused. And that will be a 5-second call on McClain. Turnover. Hillsboro will bring the ball out of bounds. Great. Scott will have the honors here.
Great hesitation by Scott to levitate and hang in the air to finish on his previous bucket.
Yeah, definitely.
McClain needs a stop here.
Captain swings it over to Hunter Price. Hunter Price tries to probe the defense here. Captain with the shot, no good. Ooh, good hard rebound by Braden right there, but
yeah,
looks like that will
foul
be
as well.
Yeah. Looks like that'll be a foul on number 35, Brad Miller for Hillsboro. That'll be his first, team first.
We got to find a way to break this press and get into a set. It's 7-zip, and we haven't even got to look at the basket.
Yeah. Looks like Kendall Tony will clear. It's just what McClain's going to need to just try to slow it down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Kendall takes on more of a point forward or point guard role, bringing the ball up for the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely. Preston Saunders will get it on the wing, in the post to Camden Clausen. Clausen wisely backs it back out, tries to set up the Tiger offense here. I'll tell you what, last game I was calling here, the Tigers just did a great job running their offense, was super patient. See if they can repeat. Clausen with the attempt, and it is good.
That's huge. That's big for Camden.
7-2, early lead by the Indians. Captain will bring it up. Looks for Scott. No, nothing going there. Hunter Price with the ball up top. Price looks like a long, lanky, athletic kid.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he is.
Clark can't quite get it past Tony there on the wing. Gets it to Captain. Pick and roll with Miller.
Good.
Great give and go there. Just can't quite hang on to it. That ball will be out of bounds on Preston Saunders. Hillsboro will take it out underneath. Look like they're in a 1-4 flat set here. Ball to Captain. He'll swing it to Miller, who swings it to Price.
Hillsboro with the second chance opportunity here. With the ball going out of bounds, so it'll be interesting to see if
Scott will pull up Jay.
That's
offensive board by Miller, puts it back in for 2.
Yeah, Hillsboro had 3 opportunities there. It's a big swing.
Yeah, definitely. Saunders will bring it up. Try to slow this Tiger offense down a little bit. Kendall Toney pull up the top of the key there. No good. Rebound Miller. Hillsboro's just got some really athletic-looking kids out here. Captain with the good pro.
They're, what we say, 15-2 for a reason.
They are 15-2 for a reason. And Miller with the easy layup and score for 2. Your early score here. Well, I shouldn't say too early, I guess. 4 minutes have gone by.
Almost
11-2. 11-2 Hillsboro. Yeah, Coach Orzodi, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, for the Tigers, I mean, we've ran 2, maybe 3 sets. And Camden had a shot and Kendall had a shot. So we're 1 for 2 from the field. We've gotten 2 looks. And we've shot the ball twice, and Hillsboro has 11 points. So, you know, the Indians are playing efficiently. They're turning it over. They're getting second chance looks and opportunities, and you know, they're off to a hot start. They're making shots. They're attacking. They're being the you know, first place team in the league.
Yeah, definitely. And they are not afraid to press the Tigers. They're going to come with another man press here.
You wondered if they were going to
probably trap this first pass possibly. McClain's having trouble getting it in, but Clausen gets it to Toney. Toney, good thought there, just can't quite sneak it by Clark there. Yeah. Good defense by Cam Clausen, good safety. He'll take it.
Just got to get rid of it.
That will be off Hillsboro's Miller. Looks like a substitution's coming in for Hillsboro. Lawton Perry, number 24, will replace Jaquan Clark.
Another long, athletic-looking player for the Indians.
Toney will bring the ball. Pressured closely by Price. And he felt that pressure a little bit, and he throws it out of bounds. Ball will go to Hillsboro. And that's one thing Hillsboro will definitely have to pay close attention to Kendall Toney. He's had a good stretch of games here, and so far they're keeping him under wraps.
Absolutely.
Scott will bring it up, gets it to Perry on the wing. Over to Miller. Hillsboro's just doing a good job of reversing and swinging that ball quick. Good movement off the ball.
They're really crashing the boards too.
Yes, they are. Scott's three-point attempt is good. And that will give him an early 7 points on the night.
Yeah, there we boxed out, but you know, the shot was nothing but the bottom. So
yeah. So your lead with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hillsboro 14, McClain 2.
You know, since Bryson Badgley's injury, the last time these 2 teams played at Hillsboro, Preston Saunders and Kendall Toney have you know, stepped up as far as scoring for the Tigers, and you know.
Yeah, it's that vacuum definitely needed filled, and Preston Saunders and Kendall Toney are definitely handling that role pretty well. But we hopefully can see a little bit more early on in this game. Hopefully they'll pick it up here. Ball to Toney here. Again, another man press by Hillsboro. They're just going to back off. Again, just kind of making McClain think about it a little bit. Trap coming. Clausen dribbles into a really dangerous spot, but they're going to give it to him, and he takes it hard. No good. Rebound Perry. Scott will bring it up. Gets it over to Captain on the wing. Good crossover by Captain. Hillsboro will try to swing it, and they do. Price is looking in the post. Captain's three-point attempt, no good. Rebound Braden Wright. Kendall Toney will bring it up.
Good box out by Braden there. That's what the Tigers need, you know, especially to claw back into this and, you know, feel good at the half. One-shot opportunities. You know, we got to hold them to one shot.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there, but Toney gets it back. Circus shot opportunity, no good there. Blocked by Perry. McClain will take it underneath. Lyle White, the ball of energy comes in, replaces Kendall Toney. Let's see if he can bring some defensive and possibly offensive energy.
Absolutely. Lyle's
Little
done that
pick-the-picker
all
action
year.
here. Preston Saunders will bring it on the wing. McClain swings it. UCLA action. Braden Wright has it at the top. Preston Saunders fires one from the wing. No good. Rebound Miller. Captain will bring it up for Hillsboro. Gets it to Price on the wing. Tries the spin move. Just can't quite handle it. Mr. White will bring it back up. Again, Hillsboro 14, McClain 2, with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Again, just another miscommunication by McClain. Clausen's pass to nobody, turnover McClain.
Yeah, I mean, wish I had stats with me. I think there'd be like 4 or 5 turnovers at least
so
for
easily.
McClain, and you know, we might have more turnovers than we have shots right now.
Yeah,
and the score is indicative of that.
Definitely, yeah. It's been a tough going so far for McClain. Scott will bring it. Isaac Carroll did end up coming in for McClain. Again, hopefully some energy off the bench here. Scott has a wild three-point attempt. Lyle White with the rebound. Miller looks like he will get his second foul.
That's 2 on him, so
he's going to go out.
Development.
And number 22, Colton Hunter, will come in for Hillsboro. Hillsboro, a very senior and junior heavy team, it looks like, at least from the roster. Preston Saunders brings it up, avoids that double team, runs into some trouble, but great pass to Braden Wright. Braden Wright nets it for 2.
Yep.
Great pass by Preston Saunders. Hillsboro brings it up quickly, though. Price will get it back up to Captain at the top. He'll set up the offense. Perry comes. Perry, a long-looking athlete there. Scott will bring it. Pull-up jumper. No good, but rebound Price. Put back. No good. Preston Saunders with the board. Less than a minute left to go in the first.
Big possession here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, toward the end of the first, we could hold.
Ooh, Lyle White with the Gary Payton action. That is his favorite move.
Yeah, that's another
turnover. McClain, yeah. Once again, I appreciate the Gary Payton move there by Lyle White. Hopefully they can just settle down a little bit here, though.
Playing with the press here.
Yeah, it looks like a little 1-2-1-1, little diamond. Hillsboro trying to keep it away from those corners there, and they do. Good skip passing. Perry gets it in the corner. Captain on the wing. He's looking for Hunter in the post. Good defense by McClain here, just containing Captain. Jaquan Clark is back in the game. Shot Scott. Three-pointer. Ryan Scott, Hillsboro. That gives him an early double digits for the night. Less than 10 seconds left to go in the first.
Yeah, he's filling it up right now.
Yes, he is.
No question.
Wow, surprised a foul was not called there.
Yeah, one way or the
Hunter's desperation up, no good. End of the first quarter. Hillsboro up 17-4 on the McClain Tigers. Coach Orzotti, what'd you kind of see from the first quarter? What maybe do you expect coming up here?
You know, Hillsboro, you know, being aggressive, finishing, knocking down shots, taking care of the basketball is the big thing. I'm sure Coach Stewart is talking about that and to the Tigers and telling our guys, you know, we can't turn it over. We got to protect the ball, and you know, obviously that'll help us get a good shot. So you know, I think that's the key right now. We said Miller's got 2 fouls. I don't think you know, McClain doesn't have a foul.
McClain
right
did not
now.
pick up any foul.
You know, and with all those things, with the flow of the game, you know, we got to get some guys scoring. You know, being aggressive, knocking down some shots. It'll be interesting to see where that comes from, and you know, who we look to try and get those opportunities.
Yeah, definitely. Again, as you mentioned before, McClain just couldn't quite get into a rhythm in the first quarter. 4 or 5 turnovers right off the bat. And again, they are down 17-4 at the start of the second. Let's see if they can pick it up and get something going here offensively. Defensively for McClain, not a bad quarter. Hillsboro hit some good shots, so see what we can do here. Ball goes to Potts. He'll swing it to Kendall Toney. Gets it to Preston Saunders in the short corner there. Oh, I'm sorry, the corner, not the short corner. Great pass by Kendall Toney. Potts' shot no good, but Braden Wright, great offensive rebound, put back, and good for an and-one opportunity.
And Braden's got 4 so far. You know, that second chance opportunity. You know, drew a foul.
He's a scrapper out here on the basketball court.
He does a lot of things that you know, the score column may not indicate as far as, you know, value to the team.
Right.
Defense, being in the right spot, rebounding. He's just very, very steady and consistent, and does a lot of the little things.
Yeah. Wesley Potts will pick up his team first of the game, and it looks like McClain will come out in a diamond pressure look. So far that they haven't done it much, but it has not really affected Hillsboro too terribly much.
Yeah, they're just able to pass over it. They've got
gets the ball to the middle, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do for a diamond press. Good break there by Hillsboro.
The 3 guards are doing a nice job staying poised and protecting the basketball. And
yes, they are.
Just moving the ball and, you know, looking to be aggressive when the opportunity presents itself.
Captain runs into a little bit of trouble there at the top. Good deflection by Potts there.
Yeah.
Preston Saunders will come up with it. And he will wisely get the ball to Toney up top.
Good
We're
decision.
going to run an offense here.
Getting a look here. And it's a great way to start the quarter so far. We're only a minute in, but McClain has, you know, scored and drew a foul. And now we got the ball back, and Hillsboro, you know, has not scored. So
yeah.
That's second on Wesley.
And that, yep, as you mentioned, second foul on Wesley Potts. Second team foul. And it looks like he'll stay in the game. They're going to need his inside presence, so I'm not surprised by that call by Coach Stewart there. Coach Stewart, of course, coaching against one of his former schools here in Hillsboro. Of course, he coached at Hillsboro for a really long time, so it's got to be a little bittersweet there. Looks like turnover Hillsboro there. McClain finally bugged them a little bit with that diamond pressure.
This would be the second game in a row that a former Coach Stewart coach team has been here with Chillicothe and then now Hillsboro.
You're right. I always forget he was at Chillicothe for a little while. Preston Saunders turnover there. Looked like he got knocked in the face.
Hillsboro's got numbers, 5 on 4 here. Scott looking to be aggressive.
Hunter with the travel for Hillsboro. And McClain will have possession here. Looks like Cam Clausen will come in for Preston Saunders. Of course, Saunders looked like he got a little whopper jawed in the face there, so hopefully he'll be all right and come back in here in just a few minutes. Ball comes into Camden Clausen. He'll look up, waiting for that defense to clear, but they're going to come and trap. Does a good job breaking it all by himself. He needs teammates. Great trap opportunity there by Hillsboro, though. Captain comes out of nowhere, steals it. Jaquan Clark with the three-point opportunity. No good. Good box out there by both Braden Wright and Cam Clausen. There'll be a foul on Hunter for Hillsboro.
Okay, another an opportunity to make it, you know, single digits here. You know, it's a 13-point deficit at the.
And again, Hillsboro coming out with a little bit of a man press, but not much. I feel like they kind of pick and choose a little bit when they come and trap out of that press. Looks like Cam Clausen has it on the wing, looking for his teammates, just no one quite open. So he's going to get the ball back up top. Again, McClain just being patient here, looking for the best shot possible. Hard against this length of Hillsboro, though. Hillsboro always looking to trap around that wing in that corner area. Potts, good post-up move. 2 points, Wesley Potts. That will narrow the deficit to 9 points. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Captain, great look to Hunter Price there on the block.
We lost somebody there, no question.
Yes, we did. Great play design there, though, by Hillsboro. Again, that trap comes for Hillsboro. Timely trap, but Cam McClain again does a great job breaking it. 2 points, Cam McClain. Keeping it within reason here until Lawton Perry nets the three-pointer for Hillsboro. That was a big shot to give Hillsboro a double-digit lead. 22-10, 4.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Hillsboro up on McClain. Looks like McClain will take a full timeout. That is 3 timeouts for McClain so far. Foul situation. Looking okay for both teams. Of course, Miller has 2 fouls for Hillsboro. Potts for McClain has both of the fouls for Greenfield. So just keep an eye on those 2 post players. Hopefully they'll stay out of foul trouble.
Nice job by Hillsboro there in transition, finding the open guy and knocking down a big shot.
Yeah, and the at least for the games that I've been to, you know, this is the first time I've seen McClain come out in a diamond press. Hillsboro's done a pretty decent job of breaking it so far. So hopefully McClain can tweak that a little bit, cause some turnovers, and start getting some offense going here. All right, so both teams will come out of the timeout. Again, your score, Hillsboro 22, McClain 10. All right, so it looks like Cam McClain will come in with the ball here. Guarded closely by Captain. Watch that 5-second call. That will be 5 seconds. Again, Hillsboro's ball pressure and their wing denials are just causing havoc for McClain's offense right now. Lyle White will come up a little bit, try his hand at guarding Mr. Scott. Good pressure there, good anticipation there by Wesley Potts.
Able to steal a possession there.
Cam McClain drives it hard to the basket. Great dish to Braden Wright. Braden Wright, 2 points. 22-12. Hillsboro still up on McClain.
Camden's really stepping up and making some plays, keeping us in this game.
Yes, he is. He's a little bit more aggressive so far than what I've seen him. So that's a good thing. They need it right now.
Yeah.
But again, Hillsboro with a very timely.
Big answer.
Very timely answer by Price there for 3. It just seems like every time McClain looks like they might get somewhat of a rhythm, Hillsboro comes with a big shot. Good pressure there by Perry. He will steal that skip pass. Price will bring it up. Hillsboro just looks like a really balanced team. They got multiple guys that can shoot it.
They really are.
Take it to the rack.
That's what.
Good ball handlers. I mean, just really, again, like we said, there's a reason why they're 15-2 so far.
And you know, you wonder, they played a big game last night against Blanchester and won that handily. You know, as a Tiger fan, you hope that maybe there's a hangover. They're a little bit tired from that game coming in here. McClain, you know, having some fresh legs. You know, with the cancellation on Tuesday because of weather, you know, hoping the Tigers have some fresh legs and they might be a little bit tired, but that's not the case at all. They're firing.
We'll see what the second half has to bring, though. That was a turnover on Wesley Potts for McClain. Good give and go action by Mr. Captain there. 2 points, Quentin Captain. Your score, Hillsboro 27, McClain 12 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. McClain starting their offense super deep, closer to half court than what they want there.
And part of that's just the length, the pressure, the athleticism, the strength of Hillsboro here.
Closer McClain gets to that volleyball line, it just seems like that length, like you said, is just prohibiting them from getting into an offense.
Again,
that might be a charge, and yes, it is. Charge, Quentin Captain.
As if, you know, every possession isn't important. You know, that was a big one for Greenfield and Hillsboro. You know, how are we going to end the half? You know, Hillsboro's got a chance to, you know, in 5 points extend it to a 20-point lead. McClain's got a chance to, you know, get a bucket at some stops and try and get it to a 10-point or single-digit lead going into the half. So, you know, how this plays out is going to be big moving forward.
And that was, of course, a charge call on Kendall Toney. Quentin Captain took the charge, and he will attempt the three-pointer. No good, though. Rebound, Braden Wright. Quick press by Preston Saunders, gets it to Mr. Potts. Great dish there by Saunders to Potts.
Nice look, and, you know, good finish by Wesley. That's not easy, moving at that speed, catching it, and then having the athleticism and body control to finish. But, you know, there's a big swing right there. You know, we get a turnover, and, you know, then we turn it right back over. Being kind of.
Yeah, and again, just like we keep saying, it seems like every time we get something good, Hillsboro either gets that lucky roll off our fingers or that big shot.
Just turnovers, too.
Yeah, it's just sloppy.
Yeah.
Great.
Unforced errors.
Great job breaking that diamond by Hillsboro. And it looks like Colin Hunter for Hillsboro nets the three. That will make your score Hillsboro 30, McClain 14 with 1.5 minutes left to go in the half. Pressure there by Hillsboro. White gets it. Great kick out to the corner.
Big
Wesley Potts for three.
Nice,
Great shot.
Big answer by Wesley. You know, the guys are doing just enough, and, you know, Hillsboro is just getting good open looks here.
Great pass from Hunter to Price there. Price, 2 points. That gives him 7 on the evening.
Good.
That'll be a kick by Jaquan Clark there. So far for Hillsboro, we have Ryan Scott as the leading scorer in the game with 10 points, followed closely by Hunter Price with 7.
Got to get it out of there.
Yep, dangerous spot to be in against this Hillsboro defense. They love to trap those wings and those corners. And again, like I said, it seems like I know that they have a rhyme and a reason for when they do that, but it seems almost just kind of random sometimes. They just kind of pick and choose, which is when you have the players that are heady enough to do that, that's a really nice thing in your arsenal to have. Jaquan Clark takes it hard to the middle. Shot up, no good though. 30 seconds left to go. McClain will take the ball.
Yeah, here they go with full. Well, they're going full court.
I think Hillsboro is going to back off here. 30 seconds left. You got to think McClain will just hold it. Try to get a big shot to end the half.
Trying to face guard Saunders a little bit, and he gets a shot.
Good pull up by Preston Saunders. 2 points, Saunders.
It's good for his confidence.
Yes, it is. That was his first 2 points of the game.
It's a 13-point game. Again, if anything, Greenfield needs to stop here. Grab it.
Coming up at halftime, folks, we're going to do something that we haven't done since football season, Tiger Trivia. So we have a Tiger Trivia question coming up for you here in just a couple minutes during halftime. So put on your thinking caps, Tiger fans. There will be a prize. Looks like that will be a foul on McClain. Looks like it'll be on the floor.
Not a bad foul.
Not a bad foul, you're right. No one's in foul trouble right now, so. Colin Hunter with the three-point attempt. That's his honey spot, and he scores. Big shot from Colin Hunter. Your score at half, Hillsboro 35, McClain 19. We will get to Tiger Trivia here in just a minute or two. But Coach Orzodi, what's kind of your first half analysis? You know, what good things did you see? What opportunities do you see for both teams? What struggles did you see for both teams?
You know, from Greenfield's side, they got to clean up the time when we have the ball. Our possessions. There's definitely too many turnovers, too many unforced errors. and then someone's going to have to step up in the second half. I think Kendall Toney and Preston Saunders, guys who've kind of stepped up and scored, especially with the absence of Badgley. I think the two have combined for 2 points. And then for Hillsboro, they're just doing a great job breaking the press, not turning it over, knocking down shots, being aggressive, making good plays, and playing great defense. There's a reason why we're turning it over too, is their length, their athleticism, their ball pressure. Again, you mentioned the scheme of the trap. I don't know if it's a certain guy. I haven't paid attention if it's a certain individual they're trapping, or if it's time to time, like you mentioned, Nate. But obviously their execution is better than Hillsboro's execution is better than McClain's execution right now, and that was kind of a big swing there. Also, if a 13-point game is different than a 16-point game, and that big shot at the end of the half was, big. I didn't want to call it a dagger, but it's a big play.
That makes things slightly harder, as you said, definitely. So again, we've got a few minutes left here at halftime. Again, your score before we get to Tiger Trivia here: Hillsboro 35, McClain 19. Going into the third. All right, so what we would like to do real quick while we have some time, we would like to try to give you guys an opportunity here at Tiger Trivia, all you Tiger fans. If you remember back during football season, we had a Tiger Trivia question. It seemed like almost every game. So we're gonna try to get at least one in for basketball season, and tonight is the night. So with that being said, some ground rules, some tips here as we do Tiger Trivia. If you have the answer to the Tiger Trivia question, simply leave it in the comments of this live stream. Again, leave your answer in the comments, and we will take the person who gets it correctly first as the winner. And before we get to the question, we just want to thank McDonald's of Greenfield for sponsoring this Tiger Trivia question, as they always do. Thank you again to McDonald's of Greenfield. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the Tiger Trivia question for tonight. Oh, by the way, before I do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. We will give the answer to Tiger Trivia between the third and fourth quarter tonight. So stay tuned again between the third and fourth quarter for the answer to Tiger Trivia. And Brad, let's see if we can get that question up. So tonight's Tiger Trivia question for the night. Since 1980, how many All-Ohio, this is first through third team, basketball players have there been from McClain? And I realized that I did spell there wrong, so all you English teachers, please don't correct me or get on me too much there.
Is that just boys or boys and girls?
This is a great question. This is boys and girls. So boys and girls, how many All-Ohio first through third team basketball players, boys and girls, have there been from McClain since 1980? So good, solid 41 years.
Am I allowed to guess or no?
Maybe we'll take your guess here in just a few minutes, Coach. How about that? I know you want that McDonald's gift card. Winner will get a McDonald's gift card, $10 gift card to McDonald's. So again, go ahead and leave your answers in the comments. We will only accept one guess. This is going to be a numerical answer, so all you have to do is put in a number. And I'm not going to give you any other hints. There we go. Brad fixed my grammar, my horrible grammar for me. So again, leave one answer, your best guess or educated guess, in the comments section for Tiger Trivia. And again, we will declare the winner, if there is one, between the third and fourth quarter of tonight's action. All right. So, Coach Orzotti, we're going to leave that Tiger trivia question up for the remainder of halftime just to give people an opportunity to see that. We got about 4 minutes till halftime ends here. Coach Orzotti, what have been some of the happenings here for McClain Athletics in the past week? We've had some pretty cool things happen, even outside of basketball, swimming, and just various things like that. So what have been some awesome things that have been happening in McClain Athletics the past week?
Well, for starters, last night the boys swimming team won the FAC. Last night, I think that was at the
Tiger Sharks.
I think that was at the Fayette County YMCA. So, huge win there for the Tiger Sharks, that program. And then earlier in the week, what was it? Wednesday night, Thursday night? I think it was Wednesday night.
I believe it was.
The girls finished runner-up in the FAC and swimming as well. So,
and we do want to mention as well, as Coach Orzotti said, the girls did finish runner-up in the league in swimming, but we did have a record that was broke by Miss Kerrigan Pollard. Kerrigan ended up breaking the 50-meter record, and she did that with a time of 25.86 seconds. I can't imagine swimming 10 meters. She did 50 in less than 30 seconds. So that is a solid time, man.
Yeah, that's very impressive. She's definitely a sprinter.
Yeah,
and she can sprint, as we know.
Yeah.
So.
And Kerrigan's one of those unique athletes. Her whole mantra, I feel like, is see goal, get goal, exceed goal.
Speaking of her, she just signed. Another nugget of news. She just signed with Mount St. Joseph's to continue her academic and athletic career as a soccer player and student athlete down there in Cincinnati. So, congratulations to Kerrigan, and looking forward to what else she does here in her time remaining in the purple and gold.
Yeah, definitely. So again, congratulations to Kerrigan and the girls swim team. Congratulations to the McClain boys swim team again, finishing up as FAC champs last night. So we definitely want to give them that plug. Congrats to them and Coach George for all their hard work and effort this season.
We also mentioned, the girls basketball team's currently sitting at second in the league.
Yep.
They lost a tough one at Miami Trace a couple nights ago. They're back in action this Monday, I believe. They're hosting Hillsboro here, right?
Yep, on Monday. Yeah, the girls were supposed to play earlier today, but I think for various reasons that got pushed back to this coming Monday. So we should be live streaming that. I believe Mr. David Weeks will be back on the call for that. And again, that will be Monday night. I believe reserve will start around 6, as they usually do, followed directly after by the varsity squad.
And with that, the boys are back in action at Chillicothe on Tuesday, and then we have the opportunity here at Greenfield McClain to host the FAC wrestling meet as well, and that's on Tuesday. So a busy slate, coming up on Monday and Tuesday for McClain Athletics, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go over some more, upcoming games and matches and things like that, because, golly, we got a ton still left in the winter sports season. Both boys and girls basketball teams are more than likely going to be hosting.
We got Selection Sunday tomorrow.
Yep. So, again, plenty more action. Hopefully we can get to bring you all that action within the coming days here. So we just got a few seconds left at half. Again, your score going into the second half here, Hillsboro 35, McClain 19. Your leading scorer so far in the action is Hillsboro's, forgive me, sorry. Forgot his name already.
Mr.
Hillsboro's
Scott.
Ryan Scott. We'll just call him Mr. Scott. Scott with the shot. He has been putting them in.
Yeah.
All right, so McClain will open up this third quarter with the ball. Preston Saunders is going to get a nice open look here for three, and he takes advantage of it, nets it for three.
Okay.
Preston Saunders. Again, McClain with this diamond press. Hillsboro looking for that middle guy.
Yeah. The Tigers have to execute it better, and you know, part of it is getting back into man-to-man once the press, if the press is broken, something that they struggled with in the first half, leading to 35 first half points for Hillsboro.
Yeah, definitely.
So you know, their ability to get in the press and then match back up is going to be huge, and you know. Trade 3 for 2 there, so coming out.
Miller for 2, by the way, there for Hillsboro. That ball will be off Hillsboro. And before I forget here, we do want to give a big shout out to the McClain Pep Band. This is one of the few nights that they've been able to be here, and Miss Blaine Weddington does a great job with the Pep Band, and we're just happy that they get to come out here and bring some energy to the gym tonight. All right, so ball nearly stolen by Hunter Price, but Kendall Toney will bring it up. Kendall has a nice hard drive to the basket, nets 2 points. Kendall Toney narrows that score just a little bit more.
That's big for the Tigers, you know, him to come out, attack the rim, get a bucket. That's the kind of shot that he's been getting and is going to need to get if the Tigers are going to claw their way back into this game.
But again, Ryan Scott, 4-3 for Hillsboro. That gives him 13 points on the night. Greenfield has some life in him, and Hillsboro just seems to kind of suck that out.
You know, Hillsboro's sitting at 40 points right now, and you know, we mentioned Scott being the leading scorer, and he's playing really well, no doubt about it. But you know, no one else is in double digits, and that just kind of tells you the
team
balance.
effort.
Yeah, the balance that they have.
But Kendall Toney nets it in. Good hard drive from Toney there. And he will go to the line shooting 1, hopefully for this and 1 opportunity. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter, the young third quarter. Toney, his first attempt up. I'm sorry, his only attempt up, but no good. Price will bring it back up for Hillsboro. Gets it to Captain on the wing. Price will attempt the 3, no good. Rebound right for McClain. Toney brings it up. Greenfield's just got to get something going here, get into a rhythm.
Well, they've got Saunders and Toney have scored a little bit so far. So
Toney's three-pointer no good there.
If the Tigers can get some stops, make some plays, you know, get it back to a single-digit
Captain
lead for
2.
Hillsboro in the fourth, you know, they're going to have a chance. But, you know, again.
Hillsboro bringing this pressure again, double teaming Camden Clausen. Camden splits the defense nicely there, though. Does kind of a no-no. He dribbled that ball to the corner on that pressure, but gets out of it. Toney will follow his shot, but no good. He'll get it back. Cam Clausen with the 3 from the wing and nets it good. 3 points, Camden Clausen. That makes the score 42-29. McClain keeping it manageable.
Yeah, they are.
Still definitely not out of this game.
Yeah, just Hillsboro is shooting and their quality of looks.
Got to think Price may have gotten away with an offensive foul there.
He's being aggressive.
He is being aggressive. You got to give him that.
Yeah.
That will be a foul on Wesley Potts. That will be his 3rd foul, I believe. It looks like Coach Stewart might keep him in the game here. Again, he's got to have that post guy countering Hillsboro's length here. Hillsboro in with the 1-4 flat set, bringing it out of bounds. Ball to Captain. He's looking for Price.
Turnover.
Good help side there by Braden Wright. Saunders brings it hard down the court. Wisely brings it back. Kendall Toney swings it to Clausen. Clausen, good pull-up jumper there and nets it again. Great 5-point stretch here for Camden Clausen. That makes your score 42-31.
And right now, Camden's our leading scorer here with 9. So,
and that's just not something you see every day.
Yeah.
He does a lot of great things for McClain, but scoring's not typically been one of them.
Right, and I think I noticed that last game against Chillicothe. He was really being aggressive. We were even trying to get him posted up on the block.
Miller with the good offensive rebound. That will be a foul on Tony, and that will send Price to the line shooting 2.
Hillsboro just playing hard, getting second chance opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, and they're so skilled and able to, you know, knock down shots. It's going to be tough, you know, for the Tigers to get back in this if they don't hold them to one shot opportunities and close out and make it tough on the shooters.
Price's first attempt was no good there. He'll shoot his second here. And that's something you like to see from a team. They're playing to their strength, and that's their lane. So, you know, kudos to Hillsboro for doing what they should be doing, and Coach Burton there does a pretty good job with them. Your score 43-31, Hillsboro up. Cam McClain again, hard take. Just can't quite finish.
Good
Ball
idea.
to captain.
Good idea.
Yep, great thought there. Hillsboro will set up their offense. Ball to Perry on the wing. He'll swing it over to Scott. Good little pass fake, but nothing going on Cam McClain. Scott from the wing. He's going to pull that up, and no good.
Your second chance opportunity.
Again, Miller,
right there.
Miller with their second chance.
Wide open 3.
And captain nets it for 3 for Hillsboro. That will make your score 46-31. Again, Hillsboro just answering those little surges by McClain. Camden Clausen, great pass down to Braden Wright, but gets a shot blocked by captain.
Yeah, it was kind of in his blind side there. Didn't see him coming from behind. Good hands and blocked by captain though.
Perry will have it up top, gets it over to Scott. Scott, great dump off to Miller, just can't quite finish. That's one of those old dang moments, you know?
Yeah. I think coming from the left side, he didn't think he thought about it too much. I go with my
Kendall
right.
Tony takes it hard to the basket, but that
left?
will be a foul on the floor. That foul will go on number 25, Hunter Price for Hillsboro. That will be his first, team second for the half. Jaquan Clark comes in for Quentin Captain. Playing a little crossing action there on the out-of-bounds play. Preston Saunders will bring it out. Tough pull-up opportunity there, though. Just nothing going there.
Good defense. Really good defense. Good hustle by Saunders.
Yeah, great hustle by Preston there. But Hillsboro will have it out of bounds here and try to capitalize on this 15-point lead. Ball to Jaquan Clark on the wing. Ball up to Perry. He's making the defense think he'll shoot it. But Scott does end up shooting it. No good there. Tony rebound. Brings it up. Keeping his eyes up the floor. He'll just go ahead and pull up for 3 and make it. Good three-pointer by Kendall Tony. Your score 46-34. Hillsboro up. Scott
big shot
again
by Kendall, but then the answer.
Scott just seems to answer every single time. Great three-point attempt by him.
And it's not just
turnover Saunders.
It's not just Scott like we talked about earlier. There are other guys stepping up and making big-time shots, whether it's Clark or Captain.
And Scott again.
Or Perry or Price.
4-3. That gives Scott 19 points on the evening.
Yeah.
I believe he's the only player on the floor with double digits of any kind.
I think he knew that was in as soon as he let go.
Yeah, he's feeling it tonight. A little bit like Evan Miskell from the junior varsity game.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Potts there. Put up, puts it in for 2. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. 16-point deficit for McClain. Wide open, Hunter Price. No good. Rebound, Tony. You got to think they're going to want the ball in Kendall Tony's hands a little bit more going forward here. Just got a little too fancy there, turnover, but great.
Got away from a little bit. We got an opportunity here.
Pull up Preston Saunders. Ooh, almost got the lucky bounce. No good though. Rebound Price, and they're going to hold it for the last shot. Well,
weren't quite
unless Scott finds,
if
Scott gets an inkling of an opening, he might take it.
Right. He's feeling it. He wants it.
You can definitely tell he wants that last shot, and he's going to probably get it.
He's going to get it. Yeah, he's going to get it.
Oh, Price's attempt, no good. It wouldn't have been any good even if he got it off in time.
He was looking. He was working for it.
He was. All right, your score at the end of the third quarter. Hillsboro 52, McClain 36. All right, and folks, as promised here, Tiger trivia question from halftime. Again, our trivia question for the night was, since 1980, how many All-Ohio, that's boys and girls, first through third team basketball players have there been from McClain? Without further ado, let's go ahead and put up that answer. And the answer to Tiger trivia for tonight is 15. So there have been 15 players since 1980. And it looks like the person who got it correct was a Mr. Tyler Weaver. So if your name is Tyler Weaver, please shoot the McClain Athletic Department Facebook page. Shoot us a private message, and we will get your information to send you a $10 gift certificate to McDonald's. Again, congratulations, Tyler Weaver. Send us a quick message, and we will get you your prize for the night. That was fun.
I was going to guess 16.
I love Tiger Trivia.
I was going to guess 16.
You wrote it down right here, 16. So you were close, Coach Orzodian. And if you ever get a chance, next time you're in the school or you're dropping by the school, go take a look at our Hall of Fame. We've had a lot of great McClain players who have All-Ohio honors that have graced this school. So really cool to see. All right, so looks like Hunter's shot no good for Hillsboro, but Scott will put up another three, no good. Rebound right. Lyle White will bring it up. Skips it over to Cam Clausen. Clausen's three-point attempt, no good. Good hustle by White, but just not there in time.
Yeah, I really didn't think it was, that poor or, bad of a quarter for McClain.
Yeah.
I thought they played pretty well and executed well. And
I thought they played better in the third than they did the first half.
They played tougher. But we say that, and then shots like that are falling.
Yeah.
And it was a 16-point game at the half, and after that bucket, it went from 16 to 18. So just the shots that the Indians are able to make here,
and
it's really impressive.
That was again Ryan Scott for that tough two-point layup there. That'll give him 21 on the evening, leading all scorers. Leading scorers for McClain so far, Cam Clausen with 9 and Wesley Potts both with 9. But again, Scott just seems to answer. But Cam Clausen's first free throw attempt is up and good. That will give him double digits on the evening, and he will attempt one more free throw. His second shot is up and just rings out. Good hustle there by Braden Wright and also Quentin Captain. Good hustle plays by both players.
Yeah.
But that ball will go to Hillsboro. McClain looks like they're going to come out in a man press. Little switch up from their diamond pressure that we've seen. And they're going to back off a little bit. Scott will bring it up for Hillsboro. He looks to the wing for Jaquan Clark. He'll skip it over to Miller, who gets it to Captain. Scott just feeling it.
Yeah,
but he will travel here.
They're doing a nice job just getting him the ball off screens, and he's the guy. He's the one they got attacking and dishing or taking shots.
Yeah, definitely. So Tony will bring it up. Quick double team by Hillsboro. Good skip pass to Cam Clausen. Clausen again just being the aggressor. Nets 2 for McClain. Your score, 54 Hillsboro. McClain, 39. Captain brings it up for Hillsboro.
Nice finish by Cam there on the bucket.
Yeah, he's had a lot of good finishes so far tonight. Scott's three-point attempt, no good. Rare miss by him. Rebound, Tony.
You see, if he has any light, he's going to take it. If he has any space, he's going to take what he wants.
Tony just can't quite handle it. Scott's going to come. Good finish there by Scott. That will make the score 56-39, Hillsboro. Hillsboro's pressure just bothering McClain. You know, there comes Clark and Captain both out of nowhere. Clausen does a good job of getting out, and that's 2. Camden's having a big game, 14 points.
Yeah, nice to see Camden stepping up here in the scoring column.
Lyle White, good thought there. Maybe uses the wrong hand to try to get that deflection there. Maybe if he uses the left, he gets it, but again, good hustle.
And doing anything to try and get a steal, you know, and it's just a stolen possession. Anytime you can keep them from having the opportunity to score, it's huge, because when they get space, they're just able to capitalize.
Yeah, definitely.
And he almost thought about, he shot it. That's from deep.
Woo!
That was deep for NBA.
Woo!
I mean, that was
great shot by Lawton Perry. Deep 3. Cam Clausen again, taking the Tigers on his shoulders, drawing the foul. He is really stepping up and being aggressive tonight.
I think I remember Terrell Cumberland pulling up from back there.
He did that a few times on McClain, didn't he?
Yeah, back when we played, huh?
That's right, yeah. I think he did that a couple times in my face, so he was pretty good. All right, good steal, or I shouldn't say steal by Tony, but a good steal by Scott there. Pass up to Miller ahead. Price with the three-point attempt from the wing, and bounces in.
Shooter's roll.
Shooter's roll, as you said. That will make the score 62-41. Hillsboro, 20-point lead now. And that looks like that will be a timeout for McClain. So, Coach Orzotti, 21-point deficit. McClain's kept it in sight for most of the games, kind of starting to get away from him a little bit here. What do you expect to see from McClain? Do we see more man press, maybe run and jump, that kind of thing? Or what do you expect here?
I just not to quit, not to give up. Anything that we can do to generate turnovers and try and cut the lead, to 10 points with 2 minutes left. You gotta kind of break it down. There's almost 5 minutes left in the game. You gotta say, hey, we gotta go on a 2 to 3 minute spurt here. Try and get some turnovers, get some buckets, be aggressive. I expect for there to be some more fouls as the Tigers should try and be more aggressive, or will try and be more aggressive to get the ball, take it, get jump ball opportunities, just whatever they can do to try and get it to that 10-point mark with about 2 minutes left, even a minute left. You're giving yourself a fighter's chance there. So
right.
It's a possession game. And again, Hillsboro is just able to capitalize.
Yeah, and it looks like Chris Starkey checks in for McClain here. McClain's going to swing the ball, opposite wing. Clausen's going to, good pump fake, great shot. Gives him 16 on the night.
Yeah, here the Tigers have to hurry him up, hold him to one shot, get a rebound, and try and steal some possessions. Like I said,
anything can happen. Scott with the 3. Doesn't get that shooter's roll this time. Rebound Tony. He'll bring the ball up the court. That point forward position.
Yeah, this is what you want. You want to get a good look here.
You got to think they'll try to put it in his hands or Cam Clausen's hands, since he has the hot hand tonight.
Right. There is some time ticking off.
Yep.
You want to get a good look.
Can't run through a full offense here. You're going to have to go a little bit quicker. Potts follows his own shot.
Okay.
Good foul. neither team in really dangerous foul trouble or anything yet. We know that Wesley Potts has 3 fouls for McClain. We know that Brad Miller has 3 fouls for Hillsboro, but really a clean game for the most part foul-wise for both teams.
Yes, yeah.
Potts' first attempt is up and no good. And for the large part of this season, McClain struggled from the free throw line. There have been several games where they've done better, so hopefully they can start capitalizing on these opportunities. Potts' second shot up and no good. Scott will bring it up for Hillsboro.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Hillsboro try and just move the ball around.
Yeah, definitely.
And eat up some clock here, but.
But when you're feeling it, like Scott, he's getting an opening.
And he's been feeling it. And, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Saunders will bring the ball up. Looks for Starkey. Starkey surveys the court. Had an opening there for a split second. Potts backdoor to Clausen. Man, great help side there by Hunter Price. He'll bring the ball up. Great passing by Hillsboro. And looks like Brad Miller will finish off that fast break with 2 points. And this will be a timeout called by McClain. So your score currently here in the McClain Gymnasium, Hillsboro 64, McClain 43. 19-point lead for Hillsboro with a little over 3 minutes left to go in regulation tonight. And that was McClain's last timeout.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Do we continue to press? Do we how fast are we in the half court game when we get the ball? Just I wonder what strategy Coach Stewart's got here moving forward, and you wonder because of Hillsboro's execution. Just what do you do to try and slow them down or generate some turnovers just with the way they're playing, passing, dribbling, executing, what you name it.
Yeah.
They're able to kind of do what they want here.
And as we've said, Hillsboro has just been a really balanced team tonight, not just from a scoring aspect, but just from an overall aspect. Their big guys can get out and run the floor. They can handle the ball. They got a long, lengthy, athletic kids out there. So,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're pretty fun to watch. I got to give it to them. As much as I hate to say that with Hillsboro, they're fun to watch and they're a very good team. So,
yeah, it'd be interesting to see the seeding, which comes out on Sunday.
Great pass from Wright to Starkey. Starkey gets fouled on the play. He'll go to the line shooting too. As you mentioned, there is the selection. I don't know what they call the selection ceremony, if you will. It won't be a ceremony quite so much this year.
We'll just find out. The seedings and the district and the whole region, right?
Hillsboro should be up there for sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who the 1 seed is, and I can't imagine Hillsboro being very far from that at all. So
Starkey's first attempt no good. His second he nets in though. Makes the score an even 20 points down to Hillsboro, 64-44. Hillsboro going to bring it up slowly here. Miller gets it back to Scott. Lawton Perry's three-point attempt is up and is good. He's got a smooth stroke to him.
Yeah, he's knocked down a couple of those.
His third 3 for the evening. Thank you, Mr. Brad Rowland, for giving me those stat plugs and making me seem really, really smart. And looks like got a couple players down on the floor here, hustling. And that will be a jump ball. McClain will retain possession here. Cam Clausen will bring it out of bounds here. Little pick-the-picker action. Always a staple in everyone's out-of-bounds offenses.
Oh, yeah.
Starkey with the big, strong move. Has to get it back out to Tony, though.
Nice track down by Kendall.
Hillsboro traps. Good deflection by Price. He will end up getting it. He's going to take it hard to the rack. Contested by Tony, but Tony gets a hand on the arm.
Really good hustle by Price there to track that down and, you know, obviously attack the hoop at the same time on the same play.
Yeah. So he will go to the line shooting 2 with a little over 2 minutes remaining in the game this evening. We do want to, as we got a little bit of time here, we do want to thank a couple people here. Mr. Brad Rowland, again, our guy behind all the 1s and 0s, making sure this thing runs smoothly, as always. And Mrs. Jackie Rake, we want to thank her as well for filling in on camera duty tonight. She always does a fantastic job and is just super devoted to the kids of McClain here.
Absolutely.
And again, big thank you to you as well, Coach Orzotti, as well as Mr. David Weeks for all of his efforts that he puts in for the live stream. All right, so Hillsboro brings in some reserves here. We'll try to get their names right. McClain swings it back to the right wing. Potts looking for Clausen down low. And that will be a foul on, it looks like, number 32. That will be Blake Tyra.
In the second half of the Chillicothe game, that was something we went to a lot, was finding Camden on that block, and I expect that's something we'll continue to see, especially with his, you know, the way he's played today offensively.
Cam nets his first free throw there.
You know, for us to, you know, continue to grow and get better as a team, you know, he's gonna be in the scoring. So. Good to see Camden getting so involved. I imagine this is near or his career high as a McClain basketball player in the varsity contest.
He's used to throwing some dimes to people, not used to putting it in the bucket as much. So
right.
But he does go out of the game. McClain is going to bring in Evan Miskell, who had that big junior varsity game a little bit ago.
It's nice to see Evan get on the floor, you know, kind of getting rewarded a little bit for that big JV game.
Good steal by big Chris Starkey there. Looking for some players here and tosses it to number 2, Nick Lewis for Hillsboro. Lewis will bring it. Blocked by Evan Miskell.
Steals it back.
Steals it back. Good hustle. A little over a minute left to go in the game. Hillsboro with a nice, comfortable 24-point lead on the Tigers. And it looked like number 4, Jace Middleton for Hillsboro mishandles that. Preston Saunders gets it to Evan Miskell. And Miskell's layup slightly off, but Braden Wright's there to clean up, gets fouled on the play. We go to the line shooting 2.
Good hustle by Braden there, getting down the floor and getting one of those rebounds off a fast break.
All right, it looked like Braden Wright netted that first one. Brad Rowland distracted me a little bit, so sorry about that, folks. It's all his fault. Braden Wright nets his second point.
Steady Eddie.
And Braden will go out on at least an individual good note, making that second free throw attempt. And that will bring in Isaac Carroll.
Seth Wise into the game.
Seth Wise as well, yep.
Braden Wright.
45 seconds left to go in the game. Good to see some young players get some action.
Yeah, these are juniors, and 2 of these guys starred and played big roles in our JV team, and they've had a lot of success this year.
That'll be put back by Jace Middleton for Hillsboro.
And Evan Miskell and Seth Wise
And that will be a foul on Nick Lewis for Hillsboro.
Number 2, Nick Lewis, whistle for the foul. Makes Hillsboro's 9th his second.
That'll be Hillsboro's 9th foul, so we're going to go to a 1-and-1 here. Isaac Carroll's first attempt is up, but looked like Seth Wise creeped into the lane a little bit too quick there. So Hillsboro will get the ball back with the last 15 seconds left to go in the game.
The Tigers still competing here. Get a steal. Looking to get a bucket.
Isaac Carroll, three-point attempt, no good. And Blake Tyre will bring it up. He's going to shoot it. No good, and that will end tonight's game. Your final for tonight's action, McClain versus Hillsboro. Hillsboro, 71. McClain, 47. We'll get to some leading scores and things like that here in just a couple minutes, but first we're going to go radio silent as the athletes, pep band, and student section will sing a rendition of the McClain alma mater. We'll be back. Here we go. All right, so we're back. That was the McClain alma mater, of course, sang always by our student athletes, the student section. And today, we were honored with the pep band joining in. So again, thank you to the pep band for joining in, and again, Miss Blaine Weddington for doing such a good job with them. We want to again thank the Cadet Corps for McClain and Master Sergeant Wilson for doing a great job of honoring America before the game. And this was kind of neat to see. I haven't been able to be here while the pep band was here yet this year, and the Cadet Corps. So this is really cool.
This is the first time they've been at a game, I believe.
I think it's either the first or the second.
Okay.
So really cool to see the band here and just making the best out of a crazy year. So big thanks goes out to them. So we'll get to a few things here. We're going to go over some basic stats. As Coach Orzotti was saying during that little timeout here, wish we had a stat on turnovers, because that seemed to be the big kind of downfall for McClain tonight. Again, just especially in the first half, just never getting in quite a good rhythm, getting bothered by Hillsboro's pressure. But we'll go ahead and give you some leading scores for both teams tonight, starting with Hillsboro here. Third leading scorer for Hillsboro on the night was Lawton Perry, a senior. He netted 3 threes for a total of 9 points. Hillsboro's second leading scorer was 25, Hunter Price, also a senior. He netted 13 points on the night. And really, and Coach Orzotti, you can agree with me here, the big primetime player, not only for Hillsboro, but of the game tonight, was senior Ryan Scott for Hillsboro. Just had some incredibly big shots. Every time McClain got any kind of rhythm going, it just seemed like Ryan Scott just kind of deflated that balloon a little bit, and just had some really timely points. and really did a great job also running the offense for Hillsboro.
Yeah,
So
you can tell he just has a lot of confidence and poise. I think he's he's got the green light, and he's their guy for a reason. I mean, you can see that, just the confidence kind of seeping through his pores, if you will, and just how he plays. The ability to get open, come off screens, and then obviously attack. His ability to finish. Really, really fun to watch a player like that, and he was kind of putting on a clinic today.
Yeah, definitely. So congratulations to Ryan Scott for Hillsboro. Really fun player to watch, and we wish him and also the Hillsboro Indians the best as we move closer to tournament time. I think they can do definitely a lot of damage this year, as we've said multiple times. So, again, good luck to the Indians going forward. Now for the McClain Tigers leading scorers, their top 3 scorers for the night, starting with junior Braden Wright. Braden netted 8 points. It seemed like a lot of those points from Braden were, as we would call, junk points, but we all know junk points are actually a great thing, getting those second chance opportunities and whatnot. So good job to Braden tonight. Wesley Potts added 9 points for the McClain Tigers tonight. Some big points, and Cam Clausen, it seems out of the ordinary to call Cam the leading scorer because he's usually the floor general. He's the one dropping dimes, doing all the little things that go unnoticed. But tonight, he had a great individual effort, especially on the offensive end, netting 17 points, a team high for tonight. Again, foul-wise, for really both teams, no one got in too big of foul trouble. We had a few guys that got 3 fouls here and there. But as we mentioned before, turnovers seem to be the stat that we wish we could see a little bit more of, because that seemed to be, again, the big separator between the two teams tonight.
Right. Of course, you'd like to see field goal percentages and things like that as well, especially with how the Indians were filling it up tonight. It was impressive, really for both teams in the third. McClain continued to battle. I thought they did things right, but Hillsboro just had an ability to answer, and any crease they had, they were pulling the trigger, and they were just absolutely